ladies and gents. Welcome back to Some Good News Barbie edition. I'm Emily Blunt. Let's be honest, I'm no longer subbing in for my husband John. I'm now the big boss of this whole thing. For those of you that are new here, quarantine has forced me to break from my illustrious career as an actress making world-class movies. Let's get into our first story, shall we? Our first story takes us to Sudbury, Ontario. It's cold up there, but this story will be sure to warm the cockles of your heart. There we join Canadian singer extraordinaire Dominica Frometa. Let's listen together. Welcome, Dominica. Thank you for taking your time to join us today. Has it been harder to find inspiration to sing during self-isolation?
You know what? I have found it much easier because I think it's very obvious what everyone needs. Everyone needs to be feeling happy, to have hope, and I think this is the perfect time to be sharing our gifts. So for me, it's singing. It's just natural. So I think a lot of people are happy when I put my music out, and it also makes me happy too.
I agree. Why do you think music is important at a time like this?
Music is so important always, but especially at a time like this where people are feeling so many different emotions. We're having trouble dealing with those things, different circumstances. Music for me has always been a little bit of an escape. So if I can give that to other people, that's wonderful, because I know we're all stuck in our homes and maybe we have brothers or sisters that we just need a little space from, or we just want to feel happy. And I think that music is so special and it's such a wonderful gift.
Perfect. Do you find your song choices are different these days?
I think my song choices really reflect who I am, and I think the only difference from before and now is that I'm just doing more of it, which is also great for me, and it's also great for listeners.
Thank you, Dominica, for joining us today. Ladies and gents, let's have a listen to Dominica as she sings Andra Day's beautiful and inspiring song, Rise Up.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Let's continue the theme of warming the cockles of your heart. As my grandfather would say, this would bring a tear to a glass eye. Heroes are showing up every day to protect us on the front lines. And now it's time to find the hero inside all of us and help the hungry in our community. This is our moment to fight back. On Saturday, May 16th at noon, we ask that you place a non-perishable on your doorstep to be picked up and distributed to the growing number of people and families who need food and need it fast. If we own this moment, we will see that miracles are possible. To tell us more about this next incredible piece of good news, I want to welcome the volunteer coordinator from the May 16th Miracle, Randi. Welcome, Randi. Can you start by explaining more about what the May 16th Miracle is?
So the May 16th Miracle is a community-wide food drive that we are trying to pull off. The idea is that we ask every resident in the community of Chatham-Kent to leave one non-perishable food item on their front porch. And we have about 900 volunteers who have offered in the last week to drive around Chatham-Kent in a safe way, maintaining social distancing and picking up those food items so we can get them into the food banks and the other organizations in Chatham-Kent.
Oh, that's amazing! What is the goal on May 16th?
So the goal is that all 105,000 residents in the Chatham-Kent area participate. So if they're in a position to do so, we know that some people aren't, but if they're in a position to do so, we would love that every single resident in Chatham-Kent leaves one non-perishable food item on their doorstep, and that we get it collected and into the food banks.
Oh, that is just outstanding! How will the food be distributed?
So we have several organizations that we're working with. We have the official food banks, but then we also have some facilities like women's shelters who offer food. There's churches in our community that offer hot meals, and their shelves have been so picked over. So it will be distributed to any resident in Chatham-Kent who utilizes any of those organizations.
Perfect! If I don't live in Chatham, can I still help?
So if you'd like to support the May 16th Miracle in your own way, I would say the best way to do that is to connect with your local organization and make a donation or give a non-perishable food item or see what kind of support they need. And I think that would go a long ways to help support this message.
Well, that's it for today, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss upcoming videos. Also help spread some good news with friends and family by sharing this channel. And remember, there's nowhere to go but up.
I'm